That is Stormbringer magazine from the Masters of Rock Festival. I'm here with Kjartan and Bård from the Norwegian band RIBOZYME. You guys just played your gig on the stage. How was it? Was it cool?
Very nice. We thought that the Vikings were living in Norway, but they actually live here in Masters of Rock. That's where the Vikings are.
The Vikings are in the Masters of Rock Festival. Your appearance here at the Masters of Rock Festival is probably the best chance to gain more interest in the band outside of Norway. Is this the main reason you traveled all the way from Bergen in Norway here to the Czech Republic to show the people how a cool rock show is done?
Yeah, definitely, and to be here with the festival atmosphere and everything is just fantastic. So we enjoyed the rest to be here for the rest of the festival as well.
I saw that yesterday, especially your bass player is kind of party guy, so why didn't you party yesterday?
Because the people I look up to is like Vince Neil and people that are traveling around in limousines, and that's why I go early on a hotel, just chilling out, pretending to be a rock star. That's just
to build a kind of mythos about your person.
To build a kind of a mood around my personality.
You're pretty established in your home country in Norway, so is there any master plan to convince the rest of Europe about the quality of RIBOZYME? A whole European tour in the talk or something like that?
Yeah, we are working on a European tour right now. It's in the works, but it's definitely coming, maybe November. So the master plan is basically touring, just playing a lot.
Touring is a good keyword. If you could build a touring package around RIBOZYME, how would it be?
It would be like you remember the what do you call the Zeppeliner? The Zeppelin. I think RIBOZYME should tour in air balloon, because we always spend a lot of time hanging around, and cars and planes, they go too fast for us, don't they? So maybe RIBOZYME in an air balloon. We're coming to your town in an air balloon anytime now soon.
But it's not so good for the people, because in an air balloon they don't have space.
They don't? They don't?
No.
Okay, then we maybe go by plane.
The shelter, cover the echoes while you are winning. I am still here, the tranquilizer.
More serious questions. Your new album, the fifth in your career, is called Presenting the Problem. Is this how you treat each other within the band? Presenting any problems, talk about them and put them away?
I don't know which kinds of problem. Is musical stuff or both? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of it kind of works with the idea of when you present a riff or a musical idea, it's kind of you throw out something that needs to be solved in some way, and we kind of work with the songs as if they were problems that needs solving in some way. I don't know.
You act like the three-piece, the only three members in the band, and I was pretty surprised the first time I saw you live on stage that you really managed it to bring the studio sound also on stage. Is this one of the goals of the band, so to bring a very authentic studio sound also on stage?
Yeah, when we record an album, we're like, if someone wants to put on maybe some extra guitars or extra synthesizer, is always like, okay, but we have to manage to do this live. And it's I think a lot of bands, it's important that what you do on record, the audience should get it live also. And we have very much focused all the vocals. If someone take if it's several vocals, it's important that the audience also gets that on the record but also live.
interesting to look at the track list of your new album, because the album starts kind of heavy with the title track, with Land in a Fever or Leverage, and then it flows, in my opinion, in a different, completely direction. Still powerful, but also gentle, sophisticated. It looks like you invested really amount of time to put the right tracks together in the right order. Was it really so?
Yeah. Those things are extremely important to us, but it never comes in place until after everything is finished. We sit in the studio, we listen to the tracks, and we find it's kind of the flow of the album is different. It's really important to have kind of a connection between the songs, so the album can work as a whole, if you know what I mean. So
some quotes from my review, and I want to hear your opinion. I wrote in my review that you managed a kind of balancing act between a mere copy of Maynard James Keenan from Tool and a very independent rock singer. How does that sound for you?
That sounds very good. It's of course, when we grew up, Tool made a very big impact on our music, and it wasn't just the vocals but everything. But we saw very early that we should try to find our own style, and so I appreciate it. It's like it's of course,
compliment.
Yeah, it is. It's not negative. It's just very good.
Another quote I wrote is, you are experienced, but still rocky enough to not suffocate in your routine.
I hope so. But it's, you know, we just have to keep on doing what comes natural. You know, we have never decided to do any specific direction or anything like that. We don't talk so much about it. It's more like we do whatever we want to do and whatever we think sounds good, and take it from there, really. Yeah.
I have a comment on that one, because if you're starting a band, you should have focus on what kind of people you take into the band, and people can be good at their instrument or whatever, but if you don't have the chemistry on, like, you should be good friends, or because like good musicians, no one cares. Should be like the chemistry in the band. It's most important now.
Now the record company in your promo sheet did some how RIBOZYME is sounding. They put some bands in. I mentioned Tool. Okay, I heard a little bit Tool, but they also brought in 9 Inch Nails. And to be honest, I don't hear any 9 Inch Nails influences in your music. How happy are you with such statements?
I think 9 Inch Nails thing. Probably because of we maybe have some samples and stuff, but it's not like only drums, bass and guitar and vocals. But I think there are other bands that we are influenced by. We have all like the Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath thing, but also the newer stuff like Dillinger Escape Plan, for example. It's like, when it comes to the sound, that's one of the more important band for us.
Okay, what will the future bring for RIBOZYME?
Limousines, very, very long limousines. White suits, definitely.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for your time, and hopefully we'll see us 2 years again at the Masters of Rock Festival, for instance.
We hope so.
Thanks.